Firstly, allow me to thank for this kind of opportunity, especially the American Chamber of Commerce for facilitating this place to present about our project. And before we start to present further, let me introduce you. I'm Gracia Paramita. We are all from Indonesia. I'm the General Secretary for this team, and then Olivia as the Project Director, and then Shifa Fauzia as the External Relation Coordinator, and then Ika Sahara as a Webmaster or our IT Coordinator, and then Melanie as a Volunteer Coordinator, Anwari as the Logistics Coordinator, and Abby as our Media Relations Coordinator. And we're going to talk more about our project about Ecopreneurship. Have you ever thought about the future of youth employment? My friend named Budi lives in a big farm with various resources in the farm, but in a very poor village because his family lives in a $1 per day. He's actually very smart and skilled boy, but he doesn't have any access on education, even further opportunities. And actually, Budi is just one of the representatives of the problem among 7.2 million youth employment in Indonesia, which actually is bigger than the total population of Singapore. So now we have an interesting idea to develop, empower, and of course engage more potential youth around Indonesia on creating better life through the sustainable environment in Indonesia, which called YEPCAN. What is YEPCAN, Olivia? Please tell us briefly.
Thank you, Grace. So YEPCAM stands for Youth Ecopreneurship Camp. As you can see in the website, we can put the project descriptions and stuff. You can see there directly. So I'm gonna explain a little bit brief. So we're gonna gather how we gonna do this. YEPCAM has three elements, why it's innovative. So it has an entrepreneurship element, sustainability, and also local value on it. So how are we gonna do this? So we will gather 30 people, 30 youth among 15 till 20 years old and underprivileged youth. Why these sectors? Because we think that youth in this age is very vulnerable. They don't really have knowledge and how to raise money themselves. They haven't really got first job themselves. And why underprivileged? Because we think that those who live really far away in a rural area doesn't have any access to education and really information. And in 3 provinces, because we all come from those provinces, so we will represent this province. And how are we gonna do this? So we gather around 30 people, 30 youth, in one area in Java. It has a botanical garden there, so it's really supporting environment to learn about environment. And there, we're gonna train them about environmental issue, about entrepreneurship, about financial management, and business simulations. And on the last day, we will bring them up to the site visit, and we will show them on how the community has already done that, and they will learn there in the site. And after that, after the event, they will return back to their province, to their hometown, and they will be coached back by the local NGOs, and they will guide by the local NGOs on how they're gonna implement it. And then after that, we will have a link with the business people, and they will help us on the marketing of their products. And after the marketing and stuff, we will do evaluation and monitoring, and we will really look at it, what's working, what not, and then check it out again. And it all takes like 6 months for implementations. And what product that we can do, which link this one, entrepreneurship and sustainability and local value. For example, waste management. We have a very big waste management problems in Indonesia. For example, plastic waste. So we can use the plastic bag as a product. For example, bags or even what else? Umbrella and stuff. So many products that we can use from plastic. We're gonna teach them there. So and also like, do you ever try brownies? It's a cake made from flour and eggs. It's really yum. But I think we can really like put some ingredient on it. For example, cassava. Cassava is a product of local plants. It's like potato, so we can teach them on how to grow cassava themselves and put it as an ingredient of the brownies. It's really yum anyway. So By doing so, it will link those elements, entrepreneurship, sustainability, and local value. At the same time, it will solve all the problems. At the same time, we will increase the youth unemployment, decrease youth unemployment, and we will also raise awareness of environment, and also we will add local value on it. And how it will impact Budi and all the youth in Indonesia, Grace?
Yeah, so actually it's indeed a lot of impacts and also the benefits. After participating in the YAP camp, they actually have well trained and they got the market, and of course they give impact on the environment for ensuring the environmental sustainability. So think about Budi and other 29 young potential in the local. So at least they will become a leader for at least 50 people around their locals, which multiplied up to 1,500 and even 3 times bigger around Indonesia. It's about 4,500 people. Of course, we believe we can't do this all alone, and therefore we kindly give special thanks to the U.S. Department of State as our big support through the Alumni Engagement Innovation Fund, and then the East-West Center and the University of Montana, all SUSI staff, all our honorable panelists, and of course our beloved SUSI alumni. We believe that this project and other projects, we can work together and enhance stronger partnerships. And one question, are you going to be the one of that future? Thank you very much for your attention.